Hi, my name is Yutaka. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, so happy you came back. I like to talk all things TV and film, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking to you about Luca Guadagnino's most recent pick, Challengers. Now, this is highly anticipated, and full disclosure, it wasn't really even on my radar because it's not the typical film I go to see. It's a romantic sports drama? Seriously, not one I would typically sit through. But I was invited, so I said, sure, why not? And it stars Zendaya, Mike Faist, Josh O'Connor, and the story goes Tashi, a former tennis prodigy now turned coach, married to a champion who's, well, he's on a huge losing streak. The strategy to his redemption takes an interesting turn when he's going up against his former best friend and her former boyfriend. So, yeah, this is a messy, messy film. And, well, I certainly love a good drama when it's like that. But I mean, really, it's a love triangle. Tennis is the backdrop, and honestly, again, the way they incorporate tennis or the tennis matches throughout this film, it's pretty impressive. Now, the movie itself, though, is told in like a non-linear narrative, so there's a lot of jumping back and forth, and at times, I it really worked, but other times, especially in the beginning, it was a bit sluggish for me. It's still I still like, when I left this theater, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was dumbstruck. I was like, "What the hell did I just watch, and why do I wanna go back and rewatch it?" Because I was so enthralled. One, when that score from, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross hits off, I'm like, I was literally felt like I was in a rave, just sitting there living my best life. I was just in synth heaven. I apologize, doing this. I can't dance. I got a case of the Caucasian. I blame my mom on that one. Nothing I can do about it. Anyways, moving on. Seriously, this score paired with tennis, I was like, wow, that's wild. And quite frankly, it worked very well. It actually added to the tennis matches. Not to say that those weren't exhilarating, it was just very unique, and it really upped the intensity of those matches, or even just in general throughout the story, because my goodness, this story was intense. At the base of it, it's really just a simple love triangle. But the things these people do, and I mean that in the best way, because these are awful people. Awful, awful people. When I left the theater, one guy said, they none of them have a redeeming quality. And I wouldn't go that far. I mean, they do some awful things. And sure, they're trash people, but at times there might be a bit of redeeming. Like, they might have something. I mean, at the heart of it, though, Zendaya, she is the villain. And I love that because we know she can act. I've never seen her play the villain, and she did it so well. She made it look effortless. And so I get why people are saying this is probably one of her best performances, because just the way in which her mannerisms, or the way she would look at her husband, Art, played by Mike Faist, it was you could tell she had some resentment towards this man. And you'll see more throughout the film. Uh, but I really just, my God, she was phenomenal. And I would also say that, Mike Faist and Josh O'Connor did a great job matching her energy throughout most of it. I mean, she really commanded the screen when she was involved. But when she wasn't there, I think Mike Faist and Josh O'Connor, I mean, the friendship that you see that they had and what it became, oh man, that was also kind of sad. And however, again, when you see it, were they really friends? Because again, they do awful things to each other all around. I just was fully invested. I thought it was very well written. I enjoyed the story because, like I said, towards the end, when it jumps back and forth, towards the end when they were doing that, that worked so well. That I dare I say there were even some good surprises. And also, I want to call out the editor. Bravo. Like there were some like the way that tennis matches were, honestly. They were so unique at times because I was not expecting, especially from Luca Guadagnino, I was not expecting these types of shots or like these. I was just like, what? As a gamer, I was like, this is badass and very smart because it really worked. I felt like it amped up the tennis matches at times. And as you're watching, again, when you see these tennis matches, they're shot in different ways. Um, you really enjoy it. Also, to the sassy referee, I need to see who plays him because he was cracking me up. I do love a little bit of sass. Now, I will say there is a lot of sexual tension throughout this film, but there's not a lot of sex, which is fine. But I do have some beef with the fact that it's rated R for part of the things. Graphic nudity, really? Just because some dong is swinging in the background from an extra that has no sexual context? That's wild to me. Either way, I really enjoyed this film. I I plan to go see this again. I'm so baffled because I did not expect I would go in liking it as much as I did. Um, so I would honestly, for me, I would give it a 4 out of 5. And again, I enjoyed the story because it really worked considering it's at the core, it's pretty simple, but the way they pull it off, very well done. The way it's edited, because those tennis matches are brutal. The score, oh my god, oh god, again, like I was in a rave. The acting, I mean, again, Zendaya ate these boys up. I mean, this movie was a whole damn serve. Okay, dad joke. I'm sorry. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm new to this, so give me some feedback. Also, if you plan to see this, let me know what you're most excited about. If you have seen it, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And till next time, guys. Bye.